when you start building communities and the impact you can have when you start helping people build businesses and create companies. This company right here, TH Electrical Services, this is Mr. Carl Harper, electrical company. Carl Harper is actually one of the electricians that used to work with me when I was doing electrical contract. He does all my electrical now. But Mr. Harper worked with me about maybe 10, 12 years ago. We worked together. So he got started in his own electrical contracting business. I helped him get started. He knew a lot more electrical than I did. He's been doing electrical forever. But I kind of helped him get going in his electrical contracting business. Just helping him out with some stuff, just about the business part. I had to show him anything about the skilled trades part. And so now he has a contracting company. He does all my electrical. And over here, what they're doing, they're actually wiring up my old building that I had that I sold to Sergio. What we have here. Yeah. I'm live again, so I'm this time I'm on YouTube. Yeah.
You can move this one all the way to that's the do better because you don't have no home up here. Sometimes with your cover, you might be okay.
Yeah. Let's see. And just showing you the work he's doing.
Yeah, the job here after they finish it, you get like
The sink right here. It's gonna be a small sink.
See, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Everybody helping each other.
and the commercial you don't need that like no.
Yeah.
You need that in residential, commercial no.
Well, they had it on
The commercial somewhere up here is supposed to have the X like.
Yeah. So they're getting it together, creating new entrepreneurs. Like I say, we have Mr. Darian here, and Mr. Darian is a graduate of Florida State.
That's right.
Florida State, and not only that, he's also an engineer, and he's an electrical contractor.
That's right.
All right, and we have here. I know you work with Mr. Call, but I don't know your name. First time meeting you. Luke Kane. Got Luke Kane. Luke Kane is a very skilled tradesman, and so what happened? Mr. Darian, he got this job, and he needed some laborers to kind of help him out a little bit and get him going, to catch him up the speed and just help him out. And so he could come in. I could hook him up with Mr. Call. Mr. Call say, hey, yeah, we can help him get it up to speed and get it out. So Mr. Call, I'm going upstairs. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So him and I were talking, and I was telling him he was putting the bid in, and I was telling him, go ahead and put your bid in for this job. And I knew Mr. Call could actually help him out if he needed anything. So that's what it came to. He needed a little bit of work. This was my old building, y'all. Hey, what's going on? I hate I sold it still, but it is what it is. Sergio and them doing a great job. But anyway, Mr. Call allow his workers to come over here and help him out to get them going. And that's what I say, having that network where you can actually reach out and somebody needs a little bit of help. You have the skilled tradesmen or people in your network that can actually get in and help them out. So the young man, he's just getting started in electrical contracting. He's not just getting started in electrical, but he's just getting started with his business. And with that, you put him around people who can mentor and help him. So he's doing a great job. And like I say, Mr. Call is here helping them get going, helping them get everything he needs. And Mr. Call has not only the expertise, he has the actual manpower, the capacity to get them out here.
Yeah, I think so. If I got something left, then I'll come back out here.
Looks good, y'all.
Appreciate it.
Looks good.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem. But yeah, that's what I want to show you all. You never know when you plant seeds like that how they actually sprout up. Like I said, Mr. Carl does all my electrical now. I don't do any electrical contracting. Mr. Carl does all my electrical contracting. Also, we finally got our first restaurant coming down to Selma. The street I'm leaving off of, we call that South Rayford Street. Now we're on North Rayford Street. This is where my buildings are at. But like I say, I'm so glad to see that young brother putting his business together. And I'm so glad that he didn't have to go like I got started. When I got started, I didn't have any mentors. I had Mr. Eden. I'll take that back. Hey, how you doing? I definitely had Mr. Eden as my electrical mentor when I first got started. But I didn't have any business mentors that I could pull from. And at the time, with Mr. Eden, he had one guy, but he didn't have a crew that I could do. Hey, how you doing? He didn't have a crew like that where I could reach out and say, hey, I got a lot of work. I just hooked a whale, and I need to get him into the boat. He didn't have where he could just say, hey, I'm gonna send you a crew out there, and that crew gonna you take that crew and work them for a week or two and get your stuff taken care of. But I was able to reach out to Carl. Carl had no problem coming out, sending his crew out here, helping that young brother get his stuff going. But here, Mamma Mia, this is going to be our first restaurant downtown Selma. I just spoke to them today. They're moving in to down there to the big building. They'll be our first restaurant downtown. Can't wait for them to get in. They've been coming doing their food truck at all our events. I've been here for the last 2 years. So they're going to be the first restaurant we have downtown Selma. And I'm just so happy. And like I say, this is us building this town back. We building it back. Let me see if I can switch it over. Okay, yeah, we're building this town back, and like I say, I'm just so happy to see that. And like I say, seeing that young brother who's getting his business up and running, and us being able to be able to go there and give him mentorship, and to link him up with somebody that's already been doing it. For Mr. Carl, been doing electrical contracting, been doing electrical work probably 30 or more years. He's been running his electrical contracting business for at least the last 12 years. I know 12 years since he worked with me about maybe about 15 years ago. He worked with me. He moved here from Maryland, and he was in the process of getting his electrical contractor's license. Once he moved here, and in the process, he worked with me, and then from there, after he got his electrical contractor's license, he moved on and started his business. As a matter of fact, Carl and I actually were business partners. It was 4 of us in the business partner with the actual store I first had. It was Carl, myself, Abdul, and Ron. So it was the 4 of us. So that's the type of stuff you do. That's the type of stuff you do. And to go there now and see that young brother in the skilled trades, seeing Carl mentoring his people, showing them how to do contracting work, and then you go there and you see them mentoring and learning about contracting work and doing their things. That's the stuff that we have to do. We always talk about each one teach one. That's the prime example. Each one teach one. I'll be coming back live later tonight. At 8 o'clock, we have our Rockin' on Rayford, and I'll be back to you all then. Once again, thank you all for watching. Talk to you later.